So, Colin, to Karen's point, this is round trip from that whole run-up that we've had since October 2024. At a certain point, all of the things that Karen said have to be worth something if nothing is worth anything anymore, being as though his personality has thrown into this bifurcation of, I love the car, I love what it did for the climate and everything else, but now I hate Trump and I hate Musk. At a certain point, do you say it's overdone? It sounds like that's where you're on the fence with here. Could it go down more? Yes. But are we at that point where there's some innate value?
I think we're not even close to the innate value, right? I mean, as I said, the stock is still up year over year, and the earnings and consensus are way down. Deliveries came in way worse. The fundamentals have come in worse. So
where's the level where you buy it?
I have a $130 price target, so I still have 40% downside from here, and I don't think that's crazy at all, considering how weak things have gotten.
Colin, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on.
Colin Langan. By the way, Adam Jonas, who just named Tesla a top pick just at the beginning of March, lowered the price target to 410 from 430 and also cut delivery numbers. So we'll see how that, if at all, that pressures the stock. But here we are.
First of all, I thought it was some $600 price target, so I might be wrong. But with all that said, yes, I think he was one of the high on the streets. Here we are. Colin's had a great call. I mean, theoretically, this is where the stock should bounce from if you think about it. We've round-tripped the entire thing. So if you're looking for a trade, I think it's interesting here. But I don't think it's unreasonable to think you could get to Colin's price target given all the headwinds they're facing.
It's fascinating because the stock did something independent of the politics that some of that was driven by the last quarter's numbers and the quarter before's numbers where, the analyst community universally had said, we don't expect anything here. We don't expect anything here. We have to look to kind of late 2025 before we see a turnaround in margins. Now we're talking about catalysts in the form of, FSD, what's going on with Waymo, and the competitive landscape on robotaxi, and where they're going to make these announcements. I just think that, waiting for those, and the crux of Cantor's call last night was those are the catalysts to get in front of, when in fact those haven't really been important catalysts, and they're not really, as Colin said, in the price for most analysts.